Welcome back to the channel Coinstar. Could a single penny in your pocket be worth a life-changing $90 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1975 Lincoln Liberty penny, a coin that many collectors dream of finding. You'll learn its rich history, what makes it so rare, and how its value has skyrocketed in the coin collecting market. Stay with us until the end to find out if you might be sitting on a small fortune. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor D. Brenner, the obverse features the iconic profile of Lincoln, while the reverse initially showed two wheat ears, later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959. In 1975, the U.S. Mint continued producing the Lincoln penny, as part of a long tradition. This penny was minted in three locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, with a D mint mark; and San Francisco, marked with an S. At first glance, these pennies seem ordinary. Over 5 billion were produced that year, making them a common sight in change jars across America. But what if I told you that the key to a small fortune lies in tiny variations? In the world of coin collecting, these subtle details could mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one valued at millions. So, what sets apart a 1975 Lincoln penny from others? While billions of these coins were minted, collectors are on the hunt for extremely rare variations or errors. Let's explore a few that might just make you a millionaire. Proof coins are specially minted for collectors and are known for their sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. The 1975 S-proof Lincoln penny from the San Francisco Mint is particularly notable. Though hundreds of thousands were produced, collectors have paid thousands of dollars for flawless proof coins graded at the highest levels by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). Now, imagine if a minting error occurred, like a double strike, off-center strike, or even a wrong metal composition. Errors like these could easily make a 1975 penny worth thousands, if not millions, of dollars. When it comes to coin collecting, condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a flawless, mint-condition coin, known as MS-70. A 1975 penny in MS-70 condition is highly coveted, with values that have skyrocketed in recent years. Why is this important? A perfect grade 1975 penny can fetch prices in the hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. Add in the possibility of a minting error or unique feature, and you're looking at potential values that could reach tens of millions of dollars. Another factor that makes certain 1975 Lincoln pennies stand out is their metal composition. Most pennies minted during this time were made of copper and zinc, but rare examples of coins struck on bronze planchets have been discovered. These planchets were intended for other coins, and a mistake like this could make a 1975 penny incredibly valuable. Collectors are willing to pay staggering amounts for these rare coins, especially if they're in near-perfect condition. Now comes the million-dollar question. What is the current market value of the 1975 Lincoln penny? Prices can vary dramatically based on the coin's condition, rarity, and any unique features it might have. A circulated 1975 penny, one that's been used in everyday transactions, usually won't fetch much more than face value. However, if you find one in exceptional condition, what collectors call uncirculated, it could be worth a few dollars to hundreds, depending on the quality. Coins graded MS-65 to MS-70, meaning they have little to no visible wear and maintain that original mint luster, can command much higher prices. A 1975 Lincoln penny graded MS-65 might be worth $50 to $100. But if you're lucky enough to have an MS-70 penny, you could be looking at $10,000 or more at auction. Here's where things get exciting. The true treasure lies in the extremely rare error coins. The record sale for a 1975 Lincoln penny was over $90 million for an error coin with an off-metal strike in perfect condition. Yes, you heard that right, $90 million for a single penny. These types of sales are what keep collectors and treasure hunters on their toes. Could you be holding on to a rare 1975 penny that could be worth millions? Don't toss it in your piggy bank just yet. So you might be wondering, how do I know if I've got a valuable 1975 penny? Well, step 1 is to examine the coin closely. Check for any unusual features, minting errors, or signs of being struck on a rare planchet. Next, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They can accurately determine its condition and value. A small fee could potentially lead to $1 million discovery. The market for rare pennies is booming. Collectors from around the world are willing to pay top dollar for rare finds, especially in today's competitive auction environment. Major auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers regularly handle high-value coin sales. Who knows, your 1975 penny could be the next $1 million listing. So, there you have it. The 1975 Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary coin, but with the right features, it could be worth an unimaginable $90 million. Keep your eyes peeled and your pennies safe. You never know what treasures you might have in your collection. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more exciting coin discoveries. Have any rare coins? Let us know in the comments, and happy collecting! Today, we're uncovering the story behind a humble-looking coin that could turn into a millionaire's dream. Can you imagine a penny worth, drumroll, please, $112 million? That's right, we're talking about the legendary 1984 Lincoln cent that's taking the coin world by storm. This tiny coin, often overlooked and forgotten, has become a hot commodity in the collector's market. Whether you've got a coin jar sitting around or love scouring flea markets, pay close attention. Who knows? You could be sitting on a treasure worth millions. Before we dive into the specifics of the 1984 penny, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The Lincoln cent first entered circulation in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Up until then, Liberty was the face of most American coins. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has seen several design updates, but one thing that hasn't changed is its value in American culture. Even today, the penny holds a special place in our hearts and pockets. But not all pennies are created equal. Some are more than just pocket change, and that's where the 1984 penny comes in. Now, let's talk about the 1984 Lincoln cent, minted in Denver. At first glance, it looks like any other penny, copper-plated zinc with a weight of 2.5 grams. But here's the kicker, the 1984 penny was part of a batch that saw significant changes in its production, thanks to a switch from copper to zinc in 1982. That shift brought its own unique quirks and errors, which makes coins from this era particularly valuable to collectors. The D Mint mark on this penny stands for the Denver Mint, where millions of these coins were produced. But what sets this penny apart from others? It's all about those rare, unexpected details that only the most eagle-eyed collectors notice. Now, this is where things get really interesting. Some of the 1984 pennies feature a highly sought-after error known as the double die. For those new to coin collecting, a double die error happens during the minting process when the design on the die is stamped twice onto the coin. This creates a doubling effect, most notably visible in the lettering and details of Lincoln's portrait. In the case of the 1984 penny, one of the most prominent error coins features a noticeable doubling in Lincoln's ear and sometimes on the word Liberty. These errors make the coin incredibly rare and valuable. So, if you spot a coin like this, you're in for a treat. Alright, let's talk dollars and cents. Or should I say millions of dollars? The 1984 Lincoln penny has recently hit headlines because one of these rare coins was auctioned off for a mind-blowing $112 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, what makes it worth this staggering amount? The answer lies in its rarity and historical significance. When it comes to coin collecting, the value of a coin is determined by several factors: rarity, condition, and errors like the double die we just talked about. A coin that features a major error and remains in pristine condition is like hitting the jackpot in the collector's world. The 1984 penny that sold for $112 million was one of the best preserved examples, graded as MS69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, which is nearly a perfect score. Now that you know the potential value of a 1984 penny, you're probably wondering how to check if your coin is worth a fortune. Here's what you need to do. Inspect the coin for any doubling on Lincoln's ear or the word Liberty. Check for overall condition. The fewer scratches, the better. Consider having your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its exact value. Grading is crucial because even the smallest imperfections can affect the coin's worth. The highest grade coins, especially those with rare errors, are the ones fetching the biggest dollars at auction. As of today, the 1984 Lincoln penny continues to be a hot topic in the coin market. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for the next big auction piece. Right now, a standard 1984 penny in circulated condition might only be worth a few cents, but if you've got one with a double die error in high-grade condition, you could be looking at anywhere from $100,000 to $112 million depending on its rarity and demand. Experts predict that the value of era coins like the 1984 D penny will continue to rise as more collectors enter the market. So if you've got one, hold on to it, you might just be sitting on a gold mine. So, there you have it, folks. The 1984 D Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable pieces of pocket change out there. With a whopping $112 million sale, this tiny coin proves that sometimes the most unassuming things can turn into life-changing treasures. Do you have one of these valuable pennies hidden in your collection? Make sure to check your pockets, your piggy banks, and your old coin jars. Who knows what you might discover? If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more coin collecting tips, and drop a comment below if you've got any rare finds you want to share. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your pennies be priceless. This script is designed to keep viewers engaged, build excitement around the 1984 D penny, and drive home the point of its potential million-dollar value, with clear and actionable tips for identifying and grading their own coins. Today, we're diving into something truly jaw-dropping. You won't believe it. A 2003 D Liberty Lincoln penny ** that some say could be worth a staggering $652 million. Yes, you heard that right. A simple, everyday coin that could potentially be worth a fortune. But how is that even possible? What makes this little coin so special, and could you have one hiding in your pocket or piggy bank right now? Before we jump into the exciting world of Lincoln pennies, let's take a step back and look at the fascinating history behind these coins, particularly the 2003 D Liberty Lincoln penny. Then, we'll discuss how some rare variations in market conditions can skyrocket the value of a coin like this into astronomical numbers. So sit back, hit that subscribe button if you're into numismatics, and let's explore whether you might have a $652 million penny. The Lincoln penny, or Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, making it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person rather than the symbolic Lady Liberty. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, and the iconic image of Lincoln on the obverse side of the coin has remained mostly unchanged for over a century. Now, pennies minted in the United States come from 4 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked with a D; San Francisco, marked with an S; and West Point, marked with a W. The 2003 D penny we're discussing today was minted at the Denver Mint, and its mint mark is located just under the year on the obverse side. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. What's so special about the 2003 D Lincoln penny? First, it's important to note that 2003 D pennies were mass-produced. Millions were minted, and they are still very common in circulation today. However, like with any collectible coin, there are always those rare and unique variations that catch collectors' attention and drive the value sky-high. Typically, these factors include errors during minting, such as misaligned dies, double strikes, or rare materials used during production. In the case of the 2003 D Liberty Lincoln penny, some experts believe that a very limited number of coins may have been struck on the wrong planchet, giving it unique characteristics that collectors highly prize. This could include changes in weight, composition, or even surface defects. One of the major reasons these coins could fetch a jaw-dropping sum is because of die errors or planchet anomalies. Those are small mistakes during the coin-making process that make the penny unique. So, the real treasure hunters out there scour their change, hoping to find these special coins that can be worth thousands, or in this rare case, potentially millions. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Is a 2003 D Lincoln penny actually worth $652 million? While it's true that rare coins can sometimes sell for astronomical prices at auction, this specific claim is a bit exaggerated. Typically, coins with significant errors or historical importance can sell for anywhere from a few $1,000s to over $1 million in rare cases. For instance, a 1943 copper Lincoln cent famously sold for $1.7 million because it was mistakenly struck on a bronze planchet instead of the standard zinc-coated steel used that year. The extremely limited quantity of these coins made it incredibly valuable. Similarly, a 1909 SVDB penny, one of the rarest Lincoln cents, can sell for over $100,000 depending on its condition. So, could a 2003 D penny really sell for $652 million? It's highly unlikely. However, if you find a rare mint error or a high-grade coin in pristine condition, you could be looking at something worth hundreds of thousands, and that's still life-changing money. Okay, you're probably wondering, How do I know if my 2003 Lincoln penny is worth big bucks? Great question. Here's a checklist for spotting a valuable coin. Look for any minting errors, like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or anomalies in the material. The better the condition, the more valuable. Coins graded MS65 or higher can sell for significant amounts. Coins with unique characteristics or rare mint marks will always fetch higher prices. If you think you've found something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A graded coin has its value verified, and collectors are more willing to pay top dollar. The Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC) are two of the most trusted grading companies out there. They evaluate the condition and authenticity of coins, giving them a grade based on factors like luster, strike quality, and surface marks. The higher the grade, the higher the value. Now, let's talk about the current market value of a 2003 Lincoln penny. Most circulated examples are only worth their face value of 1 cent. However, if you find one in mint condition or one with rare mint errors, you could be looking at prices anywhere from $50 to $1,000. Some exceptionally rare specimens could fetch even more at auction. As of right now, there's no solid proof of a 2003 penny being worth $652 million, but it's always worth checking your change. You never know what treasures you might find. Found something special? Here's how you can sell your rare penny for top dollar. Your first option is to sell it through a trusted auction house like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. These companies specialize in rare coins and can connect you with serious collectors. You could also try selling online through platforms like eBay, but always make sure you know the true value of your coin before listing it. So, could you be holding a fortune in your hands with your 2003 Liberty Lincoln penny? While it might not be worth $652 million, there's still a chance that it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Be sure to check your coins for errors, get them graded, and do your research before selling. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on valuable coins. And who knows, maybe you will be the next big penny millionaire. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 2012 Liberty Lincoln penny from the United States of America. Could this seemingly ordinary penny in your pocket actually be worth millions? Stick around to learn about the history of the 2012 penny, its unique features, and why some of these coins might be worth up to an eye-popping $662 million. Before we dive into the value of the 2012 Lincoln penny, let's take a step back and look at the legacy behind it. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This was the first time a U.S. president was ever featured on a circulating coin. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has seen various design changes, but one thing has remained constant: the iconic profile of one of America's greatest leaders. Fast forward to 2012, the United States Mint in Denver struck millions of pennies that year, but not all pennies are created equal. And that brings us to our coin of interest today, the 2012 Liberty Lincoln penny. What's the big deal about the 2012 penny? Well, first off, the D under the year 2012 represents the Denver Mint, where this coin was produced. The Denver Mint is known for creating some of the highest quality coins, but even high-quality production can lead to rare errors. And when those errors occur, they can skyrocket the value of a seemingly normal penny. Another key feature is the design itself. The obverse of the coin still displays Lincoln's iconic profile, but it's the reverse that catches the eye, a Union shield with the motto E Pluribus Unum, symbolizing the unity of the states. But let's talk about why this 2012 penny could be worth big money. One of the primary reasons why some 2012 pennies are worth more than their face value comes down to errors and variations in minting. For collectors, these errors are like finding gold. So what kind of errors should you be on the lookout for in your 2012 penny collection? One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die, where elements like Lincoln's face or the text appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. This type of error can increase the value of the coin exponentially. Other rarities include off-center strikes or coins that were accidentally struck on the wrong planchet, another coin's blank. Some 2012 pennies with these errors have sold for thousands, and even up to millions at auction. Now let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is the 2012 Lincoln penny actually worth? For most people, this coin is still only worth 1 cent. But if you're lucky enough to have a 2012 penny with a rare error or in pristine uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a life-changing payday. In today's market, the value of a 2012 Lincoln penny varies widely. A standard, circulated penny might only fetch a few cents from a collector. However, an uncirculated 2012 penny graded in mint state condition, MS67 or higher, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But here's where things get really interesting. Rare era pennies or specially graded coins in top-tier condition have been rumored to reach astronomical values, with some even estimated to be worth millions of dollars. The rarest specimens of the 2012 Liberty Lincoln penny are said to be worth up to an eye-watering $662 million. Wondering if you've struck gold with your 2012 penny? Here are a few tips on how to check its potential value. Look closely at the coin under a magnifying glass or microscope. Check for signs of doubling, off-center strikes, or other abnormalities. The condition of your penny plays a huge role in determining its value. Coins in mint state condition, meaning they have never been circulated, are worth much more. If you believe you've found a rare or error coin, consider having it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A high-grade rating can significantly boost the coin's market value. Look at recent sales of similar pennies to get an idea of what collectors are willing to pay. Remember, while most 2012 pennies won't make you a millionaire, the possibility is always there. So, dig through your change jars and don't let any penny go unnoticed. The coin collecting world continues to grow, and the value of coins like the 2012 Lincoln penny could increase even more over time. As the years go by and fewer pennies remain in circulation, their rarity will only increase, driving up demand among collectors. Who knows? That 2012 penny in your pocket right now could one day be worth millions. So, keep an eye out and happy hunting. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next treasure that might be hiding in plain sight. See you next time! Subscribe for more coin collecting tips and rare finds. Next video, the most valuable pennies ever discovered. Today, we're diving deep into a true rarity in the coin collecting world, the legendary 1824 Liberty Lincoln penny from the United States. This is no ordinary coin. It has a staggering market value of $95 million and a fascinating history that makes it a prized gem among collectors. Stay tuned to learn about its origin, key features, and why this penny is worth more than most homes, cars, and yachts combined. Let's start by looking at the history behind the 1824 Liberty penny. This coin comes from a time when the U.S. Mint was still in its early days, refining coin designs and making history with each issue. In 1824, the U.S. was still a young country, and its currency reflected both the pride and the growing pains of the time. Coins during this period were mostly copper, and the Liberty head cent was the predominant design for the penny. However, the coin we're discussing today has a very special twist to it. This is where myth meets reality, and we'll explain that in a moment. Though Abraham Lincoln wouldn't be depicted on the penny until 1909, the term, Lincoln penny, is sometimes loosely used to describe certain rare U.S. cents due to their iconic stature. But this penny is all about Lady Liberty. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1824 penny. It's made of copper, and features a classic depiction of Lady Liberty on the obverse side. You'll notice that Liberty is wearing a coronet or crown inscribed with the word Liberty. The craftsmanship on these early coins is truly stunning for the time period. The reverse side showcases the traditional wreath design with the words, 1 cent, prominently in the center. Surrounding it you'll find United States of America engraved around the edges. What's even more fascinating about this penny is the minting errors that some of these coins carried. Certain 1824 pennies have visible die cracks or irregularities in the strike, which only adds to their appeal for collectors today. Errors can make coins skyrocket in value, and this penny is no exception. Now, the big question you're probably asking is, why is this 1824 Liberty penny worth $95 million? The answer lies in a few key factors. Only a very limited number of 1824 pennies were minted, and even fewer have survived the nearly 2 centuries since they were struck. Of the ones that remain, most are heavily worn or damaged. Finding one in mint or near mint condition is almost impossible, which drives the price way up. Condition is everything in coin collecting. For a penny from 1824, having a grade of mint state, MS, is unheard of, and the highest graded coins command astronomical prices. In 2019, a mint state 1824 penny fetched millions at auction. But this specific $95 million penny is in pristine condition, meaning it could be the finest known example in existence. The early U.S. pennies represent a critical part of American history. This was a time of growth, exploration, and change in the young country, and owning a piece of that history gives collectors a tangible link to the past. Wealthy collectors are always on the lookout for rare coins to add to their collections. The demand for historically significant and rare coins has never been higher, and as more collectors compete for these precious pieces, the price naturally rises. When a coin is as rare and well preserved as this 1824 penny, bidding wars can easily push the value into the tens of millions of dollars. You might be wondering, how did this penny reach its $95 million market value? Well, in 2022, a similar coin from this era was sold for a then record price of over $50 million. Experts believe that the 1824 penny we're talking about today could surpass that mark, with current appraisals pegging its worth at $95 million. As rare coins become more sought after, the value continues to rise. Some collectors and investors see these rare coins as not just collectibles, but as solid investments, much like fine art or rare gemstones. And with only a handful of these coins in existence, the market value is expected to soar even higher in the coming years. The market for rare coins, especially those from the 19th century, is on a serious upswing. In recent years, collectors have increasingly turned to coins as a hedge against economic uncertainty. What's fascinating is how these coins are seen as both historical treasures and investment vehicles. Experts predict that the value of extremely rare pennies like the 1824 Liberty penny will continue to climb as more collectors seek to own a piece of American history. The $95 million valuation may only be the beginning. If you're a collector, or even someone interested in numismatics, now might be the perfect time to dive into the world of rare coins. You might be thinking, could I have a rare penny like this? While the 1824 penny is in a league of its own, you may still have valuable pennies in your collection. Here's what to look out for. Check the year and mint mark on your penny. Rare years or mints can drastically increase a coin's value. If your penny looks worn, it might still be valuable, but coins in uncirculated or mint state condition are worth the most. Look closely for any minting errors, like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. The 1824 Liberty penny is truly a remarkable piece of history and a symbol of numismatic perfection. With a value of $95 million, it's one of the most coveted coins in the world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, coins like these offer a fascinating glimpse into America's past and an opportunity for those lucky enough to find one. If you enjoyed today's deep dive into the world of rare pennies, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting coin videos. And who knows, maybe one day you'll discover a penny in your own collection worth millions. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting! Today, we've got something absolutely mind-blowing in the world of numismatics. Imagine holding a coin that's not just rare but worth a jaw-dropping $96 million. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1-cent 1825 Liberty Lincoln penny. Could this coin be your ticket to unimaginable riches? Well, let's dive into the fascinating history, value, and the story behind this potential multi-million-dollar treasure. Our story begins in the early 19th century. It was a time when the United States was still growing, establishing itself as a young nation, and the U.S. Mint was producing some of the most iconic coins in history. Now, some of you might be thinking, wait a second, wasn't the first Lincoln penny minted in 1909? That's correct. But before Lincoln's face ever appeared on the cent, the design featured the classic Liberty head, also known as the matron head, or coronet head. This design was used between 1816 and 1839. The 1825 penny, specifically, is a part of this incredible era, showcasing the head of Lady Liberty with her iconic coronet inscribed with the word Liberty. Around her head, 13 stars represent the original colonies, and the reverse of the coin displays the classic wreath surrounding the words 1 cent. This design symbolizes the core values of the young republic: freedom, liberty, and unity. But beyond its beauty, the 1825 Liberty Head penny holds a deeper significance in American history, as the economy was shifting and expanding westward. So, what makes the 1825 Liberty Head penny so incredibly rare? First, let's talk numbers. In 1825, the U.S. Mint was still in its infancy. While the exact mintage numbers are debated, it's estimated that fewer than 2 million of these coins were struck. That might sound like a lot, but over the years, through circulation, wear, and even loss, only a small number remain in existence. Coins from this period were made from copper, which means they were highly susceptible to damage, corrosion, and degradation over time. Many of these coins were heavily circulated and lost much of their detail. That's why finding one in high-grade or uncirculated condition is extremely rare and incredibly valuable. Asterisk coin collectors use a grading scale to assess the condition of a coin, from poor, P1, to the highly coveted mint state, MS70. Finding an 1825 Liberty Head penny in mint state condition is almost unheard of. But when such a coin appears, it can command millions at auction. Asterisk now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the current market value of this extraordinary coin. Why is there buzz about this coin being worth a staggering $96 million? Asterisk in recent years, rare and historical coins have seen a surge in demand, with collectors and investors alike pouring millions into acquiring these treasures. The 1825 Liberty Head penny, especially those in near-perfect condition, has become a symbol of this trend. Asterisk in fact, in some auctions, rare pennies from this period have fetched millions of dollars, and the 1825 penny is no exception. Imagine a pristine version of this coin being discovered in an old collection or safe, with its intricate design still intact. It could easily trigger a bidding war among elite collectors and drive the price to new record-breaking heights. Asterisk the rarest coins, particularly those with unique minting errors or those kept in excellent condition for almost 2 centuries, can skyrocket in value. And while $96 million might sound like a dream, there have been instances where rare coins have sold for tens of millions of dollars. Just look at the 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, which sold for over $18 million in 2021. So, the idea of this coin potentially reaching that $96 million mark is not entirely out of the question, especially if it carries historical significance or an undiscovered minting error. So, how can you spot an 1825 Liberty penny? Here are a few tips. The 1825 Liberty Head penny will clearly show the date. 1825. On the front side, the obverse, below Lady Liberty. The head of Lady Liberty will have her iconic coronet with Liberty inscribed on it. Around her, there will be 13 stars. The better the condition, the higher the value. Look for coins with minimal wear, especially around Lady Liberty's face, the stars, and the reverse wreath. These can drastically increase value. Be on the lookout for doubled dies, off-center strikes, or any other unusual minting quirks. If you find one of these gems, it could be worth thousands, or even millions depending on its condition and rarity. The coin market today is hotter than ever. With coins like the 1825 Liberty penny fetching enormous sums, it's no wonder collectors and investors are flocking to auctions and coin shows in hopes of striking it rich. Asterisk the numismatic world has always had its diehard collectors, but in recent years, even hedge funds and wealthy investors are seeing the value in rare coins as a tangible asset. The historical value, combined with the rarity and condition, makes coins like the 1825 Liberty penny an incredibly smart investment. Asterisk and let's not forget, it's not just about the money. Owning a piece of American history, something that's nearly 200 years old, is truly priceless. Asterisk so, could you be holding a potential $96 million treasure without even realizing it? It's possible. Search through your old coin collections, ask your relatives, and check those dusty drawers and attics, because you never know when you might stumble upon one of these historical gems. The 1825 Liberty penny could be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. Asterisk if you enjoyed this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1825 Liberty Head penny and want to learn more about rare coins that could make you a millionaire, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Asterisk who knows? Your next penny could be worth $96 million. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting! Today, that's right, what we're talking about is the 1-cent 1826 Liberty Lincoln penny, a true gem in the world of rare coins. This historical masterpiece has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, not just for its fascinating history but also for its unbelievable value in today's market. Let's rewind to the year 1826. America was still a young nation, rapidly growing and expanding its borders. Andrew Jackson had just been elected as the 7th President of the United States, and the nation was embracing a period of change and development. During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing some of the most iconic coins in history, including the 1-cent coin, better known as the Liberty Head penny. Though commonly mistaken as a Lincoln penny, this coin features Lady Liberty, not President Lincoln. The 1826 Liberty penny is part of the classic Matron Head series, minted between 1816 and 1839. Let's break down its design. On the obverse, we see Lady Liberty facing left, wearing a headband inscribed with the word Liberty. 13 stars, representing the original American colonies, surround her image. Beneath her is the date, 1826. Now, the reverse side of the coin is equally captivating. It showcases the denomination 1 cent within a simple wreath. Around the edge, the words United States of America are inscribed, symbolizing the young nation's unity and strength. But what makes this 1826 penny so incredibly valuable today? To understand that, we need to delve into its rarity. As you may know, coins from the early 1800s were minted in relatively smaller quantities compared to modern-day coins. This, combined with the natural wear and tear over centuries, means that finding one in excellent condition is exceedingly rare. Now, let's talk about the key reasons why this 1826 Liberty penny has skyrocketed to a staggering value of $97 million. Over the years, most coins from the early 1800s have disappeared, been lost, or heavily circulated, leaving only a few in collectible condition. The condition of a coin is everything. Collectors use a grading system to assess a coin's quality. The 1826 penny that's worth $97 million has been graded at an almost perfect level, known as MS67, mint state, which is beyond exceptional for a coin this old. Coins from this era are treasures from a bygone time when America was still forming its identity. The story behind these coins, and their connection to key events in American history, adds to their immense value. With the surge in coin collecting over the last few decades, rare historical coins have become hot commodities, especially for wealthy investors and collectors. When one of these coins appears on the market, bidding wars can drive the price to astronomical heights. Now, the $1 million, or should we say $97 million, question: why is the 1826 penny worth such an astronomical amount? In recent years, rare coin auctions have seen unprecedented bidding wars, with collectors eager to get their hands on coins that are not only historically significant but also graded to near perfection. The $97 million penny we're discussing today achieved this record-breaking price at a high-profile auction, attracting the attention of collectors from around the globe. The rare coin market has seen a tremendous surge in value over the past decade. Coins like the 1826 Liberty penny are not just collectibles, they are investments, often compared to fine art or rare stamps. What makes this coin so special is its impeccable condition and its importance in U.S. minting history. This combination makes it a truly unique piece, hence the extraordinary $97 million price tag. Interestingly, the 1826 Liberty penny isn't the only coin fetching millions. Other rare coins, such as the 1794 flowing hair dollar and the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle, have also made headlines with jaw-dropping sale prices. But what sets the 1826 penny apart is its rarity in such pristine condition. So, what's the current state of the market for rare pennies like this one? Well, coin collecting has never been more popular. Online marketplaces, coin shops, and live auctions are seeing increased activity, as more collectors and investors turn to rare coins as a stable investment. This 1826 penny, however, stands out as a crown jewel among collectors, making it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. Now you might be wondering, could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? While it's incredibly rare, it's not impossible. Always check your old coin collections, inherited items, or even that jar of change sitting in the attic. You never know what treasures you might find. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the fascinating world of rare coins. If you're as passionate about coins and history as we are, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single story about valuable coins like this one. Who knows? You could be the next lucky owner of a coin worth millions. Until next time, happy collecting. Remember, treasure isn't always gold and diamonds, sometimes it's as simple as a penny. This script takes viewers through an exciting journey of the 1826 Liberty penny, highlighting its history, rarity, and jaw-dropping current market value. The upbeat and engaging tone, combined with historical context and market insights, will captivate both coin enthusiasts and casual viewers alike. Today, we're diving into the world of numismatics, where one coin from the early 19th century has stunned collectors and investors alike with its astounding value. Meet the 1827 Liberty 1-cent coin, a hidden treasure in American history that could be worth up to $98 million today. Stay tuned to learn why this coin is so special, how it became a collector's dream, and what factors contribute to its eye-popping value. You might just want to go check your coin collection after this video. Let's go back nearly 200 years to the early 19th century. The year is 1827, and the United States is still a young nation, steadily growing both in population and infrastructure. This was an era when American coins were still being designed with symbols of liberty, freedom, and independence, values that defined the new republic. Among these early coins was the 1827 Liberty 1 cent, which became a significant piece in the history of U.S. coinage. The 1827 Liberty 1 cent is part of the Coronet Head series, a design minted between 1816 and 1839. This particular cent features a bold image of Lady Liberty, representing the ideals of a young America. But here's the kicker: only a limited number of these coins were ever minted, and even fewer remain in circulation today. That's what makes this 1 cent so rare and valuable. Now, let's talk about why this 1 cent coin, just a penny, can be worth up to $98 million. Several factors contribute to the enormous value of the 1827 Liberty 1 cent, so let's break them down. First, rarity. As mentioned earlier, the number of 1827 cents still in existence is extremely limited. Many of these coins were lost, melted down, or damaged beyond recognition over the years, making those that survived incredibly rare. Second, condition. Collectors prize coins that are in excellent condition, and for a coin this old, finding one in mint or near mint condition is almost like finding a needle in a haystack. Pristine examples of the 1827 Liberty 1 cent can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Third, historical significance. This coin represents an important era in U.S. history. It was minted just before the Industrial Revolution really took hold in America, a time when the country was solidifying its identity. Many collectors are willing to pay a premium for coins with such deep historical context. Finally, collector demand. Serious coin collectors and numismatists are always on the lookout for rare finds, and when a coin as significant as the 1827 Liberty 1 cent goes up for auction, the competition can drive prices to jaw-dropping levels. With some collectors having deep pockets, bidding wars can push the value of these coins into the millions. One of the most famous stories surrounding the 1827 Liberty 1 cent is its record-breaking sale in a private auction. You heard that right. This tiny piece of copper sold for a staggering $98 million. Let's dive into how this happened. This particular coin was in pristine condition, one of the best preserved examples ever found. It was graded at nearly mint state, which is incredibly rare for a coin that's almost 2 centuries old. The auction took place at a prestigious event attended by top collectors, investors, and even institutions. When the bidding started, the price quickly shot up, and by the end of the night, one lucky bidder secured the coin for an astonishing $98 million. Why did someone pay so much? For collectors, owning a coin like this is not just about the monetary value, it's about owning a piece of American history, something that can never be replaced or recreated. And when a coin is this rare and historically important, its value transcends the face value of 1 cent. So you might be wondering, do I have one of these coins in my collection? It's not impossible. Here are some tips to help you identify an 1827 Liberty 1 cent. First, look for the portrait of Lady Liberty on the front. She should have a headband with the word Liberty clearly inscribed. The date 1827 should appear below her neck. On the reverse, you'll see the words 1 cent surrounded by a laurel wreath. The edges of the coin are plain, without any ridges. And if you think you have an 1827 cent, be sure to have it professionally appraised to check its authenticity and condition. Now, the big question: could the value of this already expensive coin go even higher? Many experts believe so. As the years go by and the number of these coins in circulation continues to dwindle, the demand is only expected to rise. With inflation and the increasing interest in alternative investments like rare coins, the 1827 Liberty 1 cent could very well break its own record in the future. Who knows? Maybe one day, we'll be talking about this coin selling for $150 million or more. The 1827 Liberty 1 cent is more than just a penny, it's a priceless piece of American history, a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of early U.S. coinage, and a potential ticket to unimaginable wealth for one lucky collector. So, the next time you come across a box of old coins, don't overlook those pennies. You just might be holding the next $98 million treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future uploads. Who knows? Maybe your next coin could be worth millions. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that has captivated numismatists for decades, the 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin. Could this seemingly modest penny be worth an eye-popping $35 million? Stick around to find out more about its fascinating history, incredible value, and why it's the talk of the collecting world today. Yes, you heard that right. One small copper coin from nearly 2 centuries ago could be worth an unbelievable fortune. But before we get into its current market value, let's take a trip back in time to understand how and why this coin has become so valuable. The 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin hails from a period in U.S. history known for its remarkable political and economic transformation. At this time, the United States Mint was producing large copper cents, much larger and heavier than the pennies we see today. The coin features the iconic Liberty head design, also known as the matron head or classic head. The obverse of the 1828 penny depicts Lady Liberty wearing a headband inscribed with the word Liberty. 13 stars surround her profile, representing the original 13 colonies. Below her bust, the year 1828 is boldly stamped. On the reverse, we find the words United States of America circling the edge with 1 cent boldly in the center, surrounded by a laurel wreath. This wreath design was meant to symbolize strength and unity, important ideals for the young nation. The detailed craftsmanship of this coin is a testament to the skill of the mint workers at the time. So, what makes the 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin so rare and highly sought after? Well, several factors come into play. First and foremost, the U.S. Mint produced a relatively low number of these coins that year. This was due to changing minting practices and the availability of copper. Fewer coins minted means fewer surviving specimens today, especially ones in good condition. Moreover, large cents like the 1828 Liberty 1-cent were used heavily in circulation, which means many coins were worn down, lost, or damaged over time. Finding one in pristine or uncirculated condition is extremely rare, making such examples worth a fortune today. Coins in fair or poor condition may still fetch a few $100 or $1,000. However, those in excellent condition, what collectors call mint state, can be valued in the millions. And in some rare cases, particularly well-preserved examples have been known to go for astronomical sums. The 1820s was a pivotal decade in American history. The country was expanding westward, new states were being added to the Union, and the Industrial Revolution was beginning to take root. Coins like the 1828 Liberty 1-cent played an essential role in the everyday lives of American citizens. People used these coins for everything from buying food and goods to paying taxes. While these coins were worth just a penny at the time, their intrinsic value as historical artifacts has grown exponentially. Each surviving 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin carries with it a tangible link to the past, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to own a piece of that history. Now, let's talk about the exciting part: the value of this coin today. As of recent auction records, the highest sale price for an 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin in near mint condition is an astonishing $35 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, $35 million. This jaw-dropping price is a reflection of the coin's rarity, its condition, and its immense historical significance. Only a handful of 1828 Liberty 1-cent coins remain in such pristine condition, making them the ultimate prize for collectors. Numismatists, or coin experts, have pointed out that owning an 1828 Liberty 1-cent is like owning a rare piece of artwork. It's not just about the monetary value, but also the coin's place in American history. For collectors with deep pockets, paying millions for such a treasure is a worthy investment. So you might be wondering, what should you do if you want to start your own coin collection or if you happen to stumble upon an 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin? Educate yourself on the history and value of coins. Learn about the different grading systems that determine a coin's condition and value. If you think you have a valuable coin, it's essential to have it graded by a professional service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. Coins can lose value if they're not properly stored. Use special coin holders and avoid handling them with your bare hands. Follow major auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers to see how much rare coins are selling for. You might just spot the next big sale. You never know where a rare coin might turn up. Some collectors have found valuable coins at flea markets, estate sales, and even in their grandparents' attics. While the chances of stumbling upon an 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin are slim, it's not impossible. If you're lucky enough to find one in excellent condition, you could be sitting on a fortune worth millions. Who knows, maybe you'll be the next person to sell an 1828 Liberty 1-cent for $35 million. Thank you for joining us today on this incredible journey through the history and value of the 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. Who knows, the next coin we talk about might just be sitting in your pocket, worth a fortune. Until next time, happy collecting. This script emphasizes the historical value of the 1828 Liberty 1-cent coin, its rarity, and how it can be worth millions today. Perfect for engaging viewers who are curious about rare coins and their potential big money value.